Mr. Rentz?
Are we still on?
Yeah.
Okay,
Pull the mic up a little higher.
Is that better?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mark Rentz, Association of California Water Agencies. I have some operational questions with the proposed language, and really they pertain to the first sentence in the second paragraph, and that sentence reads, "Proposed action shall identify any significant negative water quality impacts," and that's the part I'd like to focus on and maybe get some understanding from staff. The operative word in my mind is the word significant. So the question is, and as I'm reading this, first of all, proposed action shall identify. So I'm assuming the responsibility for making such a determination rests with the project proponent. They're the ones who makes a determination whether there is a significant negative water quality impact associated with their proposed action. So that, in my mind, it begs the question is, when does the negative water quality impact become significant? What is the standard that will be applied for that? I can tell you there are many, and Mr. Fiorini went down that road, there are many requirements depending on the pollutant as to when a point becomes significant. It goes through very intensive scientific scrutiny before it gets there. One has already been discussed about, and that's the responsibility of the State Water Control Board when it establishes water quality objectives. Also under the TMDL process that Ms. Marcus was referring to, also depending on the pollutant, another department in the state can establish maximum contaminant levels, and those are in parts per, in some cases millions, parts per billion, parts per trillion. So when does a negative water impact become significant? And I would offer up to you that we need to have an understanding of that, because if you're going to require a project proponent as part of his or her determination that their proposed action is consistent with the Delta plan to determine whether a negative water impact, quality impact is significant, they need to know what is that criteria expectations. And if it is a water quality objective, for example, they're prohibited by law from exceeding that water quality objective. The State Water Board could use all of its authority, the Regional Water Board could use all of its authority to ensure that, in fact, that exceedance does not continue. That's cease and desist orders, cleanup and abatement orders, penalties that they can charge with that, monetary penalties. So I guess that I'm coming back to the point is that I don't think the second paragraph is fully thought through and given enough direction. So if the council did adopt it, a project proponent would have a significant understanding as to how they make that determination of whether it's a significant negative water quality impact. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.